Hello once again, and Tony here with a review of Sofie von Otter, Home for Christmas, which was released on June 15, 1999. I basically stumbled upon this album by complete chance when I heard it on Spotify, and after hearing every single track of this particular album, I was completely blown away. It should come off as no surprise that Sofie von Otter is definitely one of the most versatile, eclectic, and awesome lyric dramatic mezzos I have ever heard. And this album definitely proves its true colors. Not only did Madame von Otter sing the likes of Minuit Chrétien and Stille Nacht, but also Chestnuts Roasting on an Open Fire and a lot of Swedish folk songs, which I thought were an excellent addition to this album. On top of that, the musical arrangement on this album ranges from jazz to classical to indie to folk music, which is definitely an eclectic mix. The major highlights found in this album were not only the Swedish folk songs, which I thought were absolutely lovely, but also a very energetic rendition of Il est né le devant enfant, which I thought was absolutely fun to listen to, and even a very smooth and very calm version of Minuit Chrétien. Even more so, Madame von Otter begins the album with a Swedish folk song in English and ends it in its original Swedish, which I thought was really awesome, and it shows Madame von Otter's mastery over language. She not only sings in her native Swedish, but also English, German, and French, which is definitely amazing. And every single word that she sang was just absolutely clear and clean, and she had a lot of discipline to really bring these songs to life. Whether she sings jazzy numbers like Chestnuts Roasting on an Open Fire or White Christmas, traditional Swedish songs, and even the classic Christmas carols like Minuit Chrétien and Stille Nacht, there is no doubt that Madame Sofie von Otter has always been one of the most classy, awesome, and an absolute genius of a singer. So overall, I highly recommend this album during the holidays. If you are a major fan of Sofie von Otter and you would also love to hear a lot more Swedish folk songs as interpreted by her, then this is it. And with that said, I give Sofie von Otter, Home for Christmas, a well-deserved rating of 5 out of 5 stars. It is definitely a must-listen, mostly because of the eclectic mixture of not only the indie style of music and also the classical style, but also a little bit of jazz and even a little bit of folk music, which makes this album stand out exceptionally. And for those of you who listened to Sofie von Otter, Home for Christmas, what'd you think of it? Was there a track in particular you loved so much so that it stood out to you the most? Did you feel like Madame von Otter is really eclectic in not only her musical choices, but also as a singer? Or did you feel like there was something that just didn't really hold up? Comment below and let me know. Well, that's all for now. Be sure to tune in later where I review Herman Prey Weihnachtslieder. So until then, happy holidays everybody and good night.